everyone to the Ask an Architect show. Here with me today, Ashley Jones. Ashley, thank you for joining us.
Great to be here.
We're here at the ArcX East conference here in Richmond, Virginia, so special Ask an Architect filming. Ashley, real quick, give us the 15-20 second overview, kind of who you are and what you're doing right now.
All right, my name is Ashley Jones, and I'm awesome.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Great. This might be the best introduction ever.
But what I'm doing right now is I am basically leading a project team on a School of Engineering for VCU.
Very cool. Here in Richmond, Virginia
Here in Richmond, Virginia.
Baskervill,
At
correct?
Baskervill.
Cool. So, Ashley, you have a kind of a unique career path that not a lot of folks that have been on the show have. You've been at the same firm almost your entire career.
So I interned at Baskervill in 2004 for the summer. I went back over my Christmas break. And then in 2005, I graduated from Virginia Tech, go Hokies.
Okay.
And I applied there and I got the job. So, and I was thrilled. I loved the culture. I loved the work. I loved just the day-to-day.
So you knew from your internship that
Correct.
it was a place that kind of fit what you were looking for.
Correct.
So would you recommend that to other folks if they have summers available? Is the internship the way to kind of test places out?
Absolutely. And I would say the sooner the better for an internship. I'm actually on the team that goes out to the different career fairs at the schools, and we hire third and fourth years for our summer internships. We like that third year because you guys are already learning about how to draw wall sections, that kind of stuff.
There's a little bit of technical proficiency.
Correct. But there are firms that do hire first and second year, so go out and find those firms.
Yep.
And gain all the experience you can, because you're going to be very valuable with as many internships as you have.
Yep,
that
true.
You can get.
So let's start right there. So you're on the team that actually goes out to campuses and recruits for your firm.
Correct.
So what kind of things are you looking for? What qualitative attributes, characteristics in a person are you looking for to fit that great culture that you were just mentioning at Baskervill?
So I got to be honest, every student we meet is awesome. They've got, they obviously have the schooling, they've got the intelligence. What I'm looking for is someone that looks me in the eye, that has some confidence, that has enthusiasm, that has that go-get-em attitude, super strong work ethic. And I'm sure that's probably what every firm is looking for.
Sure.
But I also want a personality that I can work with. We're trying to build a team at Baskervill, and so we want everyone to be a team player.
I'm glad that you emphasize that, because ability to work well with others, collaboration, is one of the most important and valuable skills I think anybody can have. So I'm glad you emphasized that. And to kind of bring it back to you, Ashley, you're obviously doing something right because you've been at the same firm for 10-ish years, right? So what would you say early on in your career, when you were just a first, second, third year, right out of school, what made you successful at the firm? What made you valuable to the principals? What made them want to keep you around?
Well, one, I was friendly to everyone. And two, I stayed flexible. So I might have been in healthcare, working on healthcare type projects, and then I could go to hospitality, or I could go to retail at the time. So I just wanted to make sure that I was gaining not only the knowledge of the different building types, but just letting the higher ups know that, I'm in it.
You're
I'm
available.
In it to win it. I'm available.
Because sometimes,
and you can count on me.
Yep.
And I think that is what has made me successful.
I mean, I've often heard it say that the biggest ability is availability.
Yeah.
And so by saying yes and saying I'm on it, you're saying good to everything, those things are valuable.
Absolutely. Agreed.
So take me through how you transitioned from kind of emerging professional to architect. What were taking your tests like? What was AXP or IDP like back in the day? What was that licensure process like for you?
It was a long process. We used to sit next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And, true story. And I know for me, it was basically I dragged my feet. And I took my first test, and then I met my future husband, and then life happened, and I got through it though, because I was determined to get my license. It was very important to me, and the license is something that no one can take away from you.
Yep.
And I can go anywhere with it. So I have power because I have my license.
It's leverage.
Absolutely.
Yep. So Ashley, you got through it, like you said, and now you're an architect at Baskervill, you're taking on bigger projects, you're
Correct.
managing more than ever. So what is your management style like in terms of how you run projects, in terms of how you interact with clients and people who may work for you now? What's your personality like? I mean, what's your management style like?
I want to make sure that the team is set up to succeed.
Okay.
So what that means is the younger architects aren't spinning their wheels, that I'm available to help, that I have clear direction, that I understand the scope of the work, so that if someone is helping me, they also have a clear understanding and know when to stop, because sometimes we don't know when to stop, and
Sure.
we add time on a project that isn't necessary.
Yep.
So I just want to make sure that I'm always teaching, that I'm mentoring, and that I'm always giving them folks that I work with just a pat on the back, because
Simple enough.
there's just a lot of awesome work out there right now.
Yeah.
And in terms of owners, I just want to always be available for them. I want to be the person that they call. And actually, I was in an interview for a project, and the way I sold myself was that I was their Ashley. So an owner at any time can pick up the phone. I say, I got it, I'm on it, and then hang up the phone, take a deep breath, and then figure out how to get it done.
Love it. I love the positivity. I love the just, take on anything type of attitude. It's obviously served you well. You've been in the same place for 10 years. You're moving up the ladder there. I want to talk about the future for you. And now that you're kind of in, that middle career stage, I don't want to talk about 5-year plans or 10-year plans. I want to know, what's the 15, 20-year plan for Ashley Jones? Where are you aiming? What's the long-term target for you?
I want to be the president of the company. I wanna be the face of Baskervill. I want to be out there shaking hands. I want to drum up business, but I also want to do great work. And I want to not oversell. I want to be very genuine in that track.
That's a great goal.
Now it's all over the internet.
It is now public knowledge. But I think what's important to point out here is that you're saying this now, but you've been working there for 10 plus years. You've had your nose to the grindstone. You've worked your way through.
Yeah, I've had all the red lines.
You've had all the
I've
red
been
lines.
in the trenches. And I'm still in the trenches per se. in
Absolutely.
some areas.
Yeah, and it's still a 15-year potential plan for you
yeah.
or more.
Yeah.
So this is a long-term, this is a marathon, not a sprint. But I like that, I know this about you obviously because we work together, but that's kind of been a long-term goal from the beginning. But to see it actually now, to see you show the patience and to show the hard work along the way is refreshing to see, because I think not a lot of people stick around one place for that long. So
I've got the best mentors.
that's a great plug for Baskervill. So Ashley, burning question, is Baskervill hiring?
Yes, it is. Yes, we are.
All right.
Please apply. Baskervill.com.
Yeah, no E.
Yeah.
Baskervill.
No E on the end.
No
.com.
E. Baskervill, no E.
Yeah.
So, Ashley, to wrap this up, we have an audience of college architecture students, many of whom are in their last year of school, on the cusp of graduation, looking towards their first job. What advice would you give to somebody who's in that position about to graduate? What would you say?
Wow. Just tackle it head on. Work is different. I guess your career is different than school, but it doesn't mean it's bad.
Sure.
It's just different. So just tackle it head on, glean everything you can from those that you work with, those that you like and those that you don't like, because you want to be like the people that you like and you don't want to be like the people that you don't like.
Sure.
So just go get them.
Great advice. Thank you, Ashley, for being on the show today.
You're welcome.
We very much appreciate it. Again, if you're looking for a job in Richmond, Virginia, Baskervill.com.
Absolutely.
Hit up Ashley Jones.
Yep, A Jones, Baskervill.com.
Boom.
Send me an email. Bye.
Well, Ashley, thanks so much. We'll see you next time on the Ask an Architect show.
Later on.